Okay, so today we are going to remove the governor, and I'm going to do some other stuff on this engine, but not sure what's going to be in what video. I might have to split this up into a couple videos. So here we go. This is what it is. I'll put it in the title of the video, obviously. This is the engine that came on my go-kart. I just haven't had a chance to work on it until now. Engine family 4FJXS, and it's 169cc 6.5 horsepower engine. There's a serial number and everything. EX17. But anyway, I mean, it's very similar, you know, to the Predator engines. Like, some of the parts do bolt on to the Predator engines and everything from this one. I just ran this. I'll probably include a little clip of it running here. It runs all right. My big complaint with it is it leaks a bit. I'm gonna end up on this engine because it's a really good engine. Like, yeah, it's not the most powerful. In this video, we're gonna be going through and trying to take out these seals here, more or less I would like to remove the governor on this one. I want to replace the gaskets, the crank seal. I bet the seal in the front is leaking too, so we'll replace that. I also want to at some point clean the carburetor. We might do that today. Not that I think there's anything really crazy wrong with it or anything, but that's the plan. So I probably don't have the best view. Probably should have made sure of that. But yeah, so what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the carburetor off. Maybe the front cover, and I'm probably going to save the back stuff to last, even though that's kind of important because I want to see everything that's under here. So I'd like to take this off as one piece. So let's go through and take off all this stuff. I think you can take this all off without doing anything to the carburetor, because once I take the carburetor off, we're going to leak gas everywhere. Not exactly my top priority right now. So let's see. I'm going to keep all this stuff together because I don't know. I've never taken one of these apart, so I don't know what's what. If their stuff's the same, if it's different. So we're going to go through. And you can see this is the governor arm that controls it. So you can just disconnect these springs and stuff. The reason you take out the whole governor is as simple as oh, look, this guy's all soldered. You don't want, holy crap, look at the stuff in here. Yeah, it's good for taking it apart. You can at least clean it out. You don't want the gear that's on the inside to explode and destroy everything else, because the gear is usually rated to a certain speed. Which I can crunch this. If not, I'll cut it and I'll fix this later. Man, this is chunky. I'm just gonna cut this off. We'll fix that later. So what I want to do, we're going to clean all this out. We can, when we take the carburetor out, we'll finish cleaning that up. So what I want to do is I want to take the flywheel off. I want to look at everything. Today is not, we're not going to be reassembling this engine because I have to buy gaskets and seals and everything. So whatever I show you, like I said, this might be split up a little bit, is just the beginning part, because like I said, when I order gaskets and everything, then I'll worry about the rest of this. That'll do. So you can see some minor differences here in comparison to the Predator. The Predator has a slightly different setup here, but yeah, pretty much the same. So this is going to be a pain in the butt because oh, easy for once. Yeah, so you put that nut there. I'm sure I've gone over this before, just so you don't mushroom any of this. Keeps the threads nice and clean. This seal only looks like it's been leaking a little bit, but what we're going to do is if we can get it, we're going to replace it. And I guarantee you can get this. So, does it have any information on it? Still have to figure out which engine this exactly is. I know that's the first time I've ever looked at the serial number. This is just a good wire. Hello. AH1306K. AH1306K. It's an NGK seal. So I'm gonna order that guy and we'll replace it. I'm hoping we can, without marring anything up. Wiggle him. Come on. It's coming. There we go. Just ruining my tool. Alright. So, nothing hurt in there. So, what you can also do to get out these gaskets, if you're concerned, is you put a screw into them. Don't go very deep. You know, somewhere in here. Somewhere in like this area. You can just drill into them and then you grab onto this with a pair of pliers and just rip it out. Up here. We will probably need this oil pan again, so I'm just going to leave it there. Alright, so now let's get into the fun stuff. Boy, that's tight. Alright. We are going to use this guy. If you were just draining, wow, some of those are really corroded. If you were just draining the oil, you would do it from here or back here. This looks like it's gonna be fun. There we go. While we're actually in here, we want to get this seal out, which if I'm going to try to see. Seal doesn't feel like it's going. Here it goes. Alright, so now we got to clean this guy up and see what it says. Now we're going to do the same on the one on the other side. AH8259E, also an NGK. Okay, so this guy we're going to bring up. Usually you see that So when you're putting these back in, you got to be careful because they have little springs, and that's what actually holds it onto the shaft. Man, this engine's tight. This one was in my Subaru. This one has a seal there, but a gasket there, but it was actually leaking. And the reason it was leaking was this cheap axle. I needed it temporarily so I could rebuild mine. You can see this thing doesn't really fit very well anymore. It should be a super tight fit. So I just replaced it on the Subaru as well. So there's just lots of crap on this engine. So we'll clean all this up probably before the next video on this engine. So next step for this guy, which will probably be in the next video, we'll see, is to get some brake cleaner, clean all this crap up, and then, or a carb cleaner, whatever. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 new seals in. Hopefully, I might have to go back to the video to get the number off of this one. It's there. So I'm going to order these 2 seals. I don't think I really need anything else. I know the head gaskets for these, yeah, I'm not touching it, but the head gaskets for these are not expensive. They're like $7 or something. And these seals are probably between $6 and $10, you know, a piece. So I am going to order these, and in the next video we will be putting them in, putting it back together, and just getting it running again. This thing probably could use a spark plug too. If I get time, I will order one, but we'll see. So anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you in the next one where we will finish this guy up.